What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So we got the T-1000 replacement, just got it in. Fortunately, the legs are not broken, although I will say there are some QC issues. Notably, there was some like styrofoam stuck I had to use my fingernail to get rid of. There is definitely a noticeable scuff on the paint right here. You can see it right there. That's like the major thing on the body. Other than that, the other thing, this hand, check this one out. I'm not even going to use this. It's completely ruined. Right. Let me just get it up to show you. Right there. Look at that. See that right there? The chrome is like burned off or something. I don't know. And this hand goes like this. So it's completely visible. Now, I never plan to use this hand anyways, but it just goes to show that the QC on this was not very good. I also noticed there was no COA in the box. Maybe it was at the bottom? I need to recheck, but I did not see the COA. I have not tested the light up feature to make sure it works. I will say the back part did seem to have a better magnet than my last one, or the last one that kind of like pulled it in, where this one it's staying nice and firm. But I will take what I can get, so thanks to Secret Compass for sending me the replacement. It's not his fault that they have obviously not good QC. The leg and the hand both have issues. Then again, you never do get truly perfect statues. However, with this particular one, I do plan to display it like this, almost exclusively. I like doing it like that. I think that just looks the best in the chromed version. Now, I am getting the colored version as well. It is shipped. I will get it. Darkside sent it to me to kind of review it. That one I would display with the finger like this or whatever, just like the bust. But the chromed one, I feel it works much better with the finger extended like that. Prime 1 also has that exact pose, just like the bust. However, the Prime 1, I do plan to display the battle damage with his head back. That is the version I plan to display. So in essence, I don't know if I'm going to keep all three T-1000s. I might use the colored as a swap out for this, like whenever I want to swap it out. Like maybe 6 months out of the year, I keep it chromed. The other 6 months, I keep it colored. But yeah, I could just basically leave the base in the box and put the body in like my little storage thing and then just kind of swap it in and out. So, but I'm happy I got it. Overall, I do like this chromed statue. I think it's really good. It's overscaled. I'm curious if the colored is also the exact same size. I'm going to assume yes. But when you do compare it to Arnold, it is actually about a ½ inch taller than him. And Robert Patrick is, I believe, 6 feet, where Arnold is like 6'1". So Arnold is taller, plus he's buffer, so he should be like much broader. Yet, when you look at them, it looks like the T-1000 is like just an overall bigger dude. Now, considering it's the liquid chrome version, I'm fine with it being bigger, because obviously his body does adjust size when he is in that chromed. So you could think of it as he's bigger because he is in that liquid chrome format. So I'm fine with it being slightly bigger as is. Overall, I would probably rate this statue a 7 out of 10 overall. I wish they kept the original base. I do like the light up. The swap outs are okay. I don't necessarily care for the finger extended on the hand down. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, why is his finger extended out that way? So I do like the finger extended they gave this, plus the classic pose. But honestly, the right hand, there doesn't even need to be a swap out. It is completely fine as is. The thing I would have liked to have seen as a swap out instead of the right hand is another portrait with the giant hole in the head. I think that would have been much cooler. Like he got shotgunned in the head, and you see those scenes where his head is enormous. That would have been a way cooler swap out than the hand with the finger extended going down. But I am glad I finally got one that isn't like damaged. Obviously, there's a tiny QC issue on the leg, not that big of a deal. The hand one is much more noticeable. That one's just like a tiny scuff, but it is hard to kind of see. The hand one, I will never display that hand, especially due to that. And I never plan to display it anyways. As I said, it just doesn't make sense in this pose. Why would his finger be extended to the side? On the front hand, it makes total sense. So I will never display that hand. It's going to stay in that box for all eternity. But I do have this hand, which is the classic finger one. I will keep this out in case I do want to swap it out. But that one will stay in the box forever. I need to go check the box to see if I got the COA. I hope I do, because it'd suck not to have the COA, considering Arnold and Sarah have a COA. So I'm going to go look real quick. Alrighty, folks, there's officially no COA in that box. I looked everywhere. I took out the art box, looked everywhere. They did not include it. Last thing to test is the light up feature. I need to make sure this works, because it is actually a really cool feature, the light up on this. Alrighty, and the light up does work. There you have it. I like the light up, especially on the chrome, because of kind of the way the light reflects onto the chrome. I think it looks really cool. Obviously, the base also lights up, where, again, I'm going to try to cover that T-1000 with a nameplate. I'm going to get a metal nameplate, and then maybe just like, I don't know if I want to hot glue it or try to just putty it in, but get a nameplate to cover this entire T-1000. I don't mind the Skynet and everything else, but I want the nameplate to match that. But there it is. The like lava effect, all the Skynet, the T-1000, and T2 in the back is what it says on the back. Yep, so there you have it. Again, there is the little scuff mark from Terrible QC. But I will take what I can get. So I do appreciate Secret Compass sending me the replacement though. So he sent me a label basically to ship my damaged one back to him in Colorado. Luckily I'm Utah, so it's very close. Just took a few days. And then he shipped my replacement once he received the damaged one back. And luckily he shipped it on Thursday, so I was able to get it Saturday. Of course, UPS made me their very last delivery. So now the next actual statue I should be receiving is probably, well, I'm going to get the Kratos blades next. The Chaos Blades. And then after that, Zubaji should be the next one. As well as after that, I should get, because I'm doing DHL, the Night King bust will arrive this year. So that one will definitely arrive, because we are doing DHL, which is literally just like 3 days to get that. So, yeah, Blue Box told me it's going to be ready by December 15th. So I will finish paying them that day, and then they will go ahead and ship it. So I should receive it probably the week of, either later that week or the week of Christmas. It's a nice little Christmas gift, because actually we moved Game of Thrones to accommodate the Night King. So we're all prepped, good to go. Upstairs, and it looks like my Pacific Rim Gypsy Danger Bus did ship from Hexapus, finally. Although the Armory has not shipped yet. My other Darkside colored T-1000 looks like they shipped it. I did do sea shipment, not paying extra to DHL it, no reason to. When that does arrive, what I'll probably do actually is lower the liquid chrome down low and do the colored one right there. I think it would pair better next to the bus than that one will. So we'll do that until we get the Prime 1. It will act kind of as the Prime 1 until that ships in 50 billion years. God, Prime 1. When it does ship is when I'd kind of like box it up and keep it as a swap out. But until then, we will have 2 T-1000s. Of course, I'll display the colored one with the classic pose. Anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.